And welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've joined us. This game will feature AAA baseball from the Pacific Coast League. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Landon Knapp. He's done well to navigate through tough spots. Quite the strikeout to walk ratio he's posted this season, better than 4-1. That is elite control, and it usually leads to a whole lot of success when you can avoid beating yourself with walks. Obviously, you need to limit hits as well, but he's showing some high-level skills on the mound. Digging in for the Express, Alejandro Osuna.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Here comes the 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left.
Circle change. Low outside.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Take a look at this lineup. They left a ton of runners on base in their last game and couldn't really cash in when they had opportunities. It comes down to good fundamental hitting. These batters need to recognize the situation and adapt their approaches accordingly.
Circle change. Low middle.
Knack, 6'2" righty, 220 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2020. One out and the base is empty. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. Snags it on the warning track. Looks like he was trying to take advantage of that wind blowing out to left field, but that one just didn't have the distance. It's definitely tempting in these conditions. Next up for the Express, Nick Pratto. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
This one popped up. Morales under it. And makes the catch. We move on to the bottom of the first. No score. Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Leandro Lopez. He's a bit of a road warrior. Better than 3 strikeouts per walk this season, and that's a great sign for his development. It's hard to move up the ladder when you're walking a ton of hitters, and it's hard to win a lot of games when you're clogging the bases. I'm sure they like seeing how he limits traffic on the base paths. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the Comets, Eliezer Alfonso. The 0-1. Fouled off to the right. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. And that one is foul. We'll try again. And this one lifted to left. Osuna on the move towards foul ground. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup. And this offense has been exceptional at making contact and limiting whiffs with the lowest strikeout total in the league. That puts a lot of pressure on the opposing fielders because you can bet the ball is gonna be in play and it'll find you if you're not ready. Oh and 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, chases that one in the dirt. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Home first moving quickly tonight, 2 away. 2 down now. James Tibbs the third. Now at the plate. On fire at the dish lately. 7 hits so far in the series. Swing and a miss, curveball in the dirt. Got it. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1, 2, 3. The Express at the plate here in the second inning. Pitch is in there. And that is strike 1. Wasn't interested in that high fastball to start. I wonder if he wants something lower. And that drops in for a strike. That pitcher should be thanking his lucky stars after hanging that changeup. He knows he got away with one. This one popped up. And a quick out, number 1.
That's it. The second baseman, Justin Crossview.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in. 1 out and the base is empty. Next one's fouled back.
Circle change. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Got the batter looking for the K. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. That was in a hittable location, but he got caught looking at it. Might want that one back. Nobody on and 2 outs. Stepping to the plate for Round Rock, Tyler Wade.
Circle change. Low outside.
That one ripped, but foul.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Now here's the 0-2. And he swings and lofts one to deep center. That one's back there. And it's gone. Blasted that one out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He got to 0-2, but then left that last one in a hittable location. Props to the hitter. He got good pitch recognition and sent that one out.
Circle change. Low middle. Four-seam fastball. Inside.
Splits the middle. That's a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Grounder left side, and that's just foul.
Circle change. Low inside.
1-2 now. And goes down on strike. And that's the third out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. Bottom half of the second. Here's the left fielder, Josue De Paula. swings and flares it towards the line. And it stays fair. And the leadoff hitter aboard. He's been red hot at the dish lately. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. Sliced hard, but foul. Shut grounder, that's through for an out. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Back-to-back singles, passing the baton. It's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. Matt Gorski will hit next. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. The 0-1. Comes up empty, strike two. That one out to right. Runner tags and goes to third. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can play this run now. And it's a popper. Freeman under it. And two away now. Next to hit, Emil Morales. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. One run's in. Runner around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Pitcher brought the challenge pitch. Either right down the pipe. He was definitely geared up for it. This one to right, towards the line. Makes the grab on the run. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. We move on to the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Kever Rodriguez.
Knuckle curve.
In the air, out to right. Can't squeeze it. Offense catches a break with him dropping the fly ball. Pitch. And a big swing and a miss. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Dipala moving under it. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Osuna in the box with one away. Looks at ball one. And that one fouled off. Runner at first, one away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Four-seam fastball.
Fly ball down the line. Gets there. Got it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jordan.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That one fouled hard the other way.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Fly ball to right. And that's the end of the inning. One left on base. Score remains 2-1. All set for the bottom of the third, and now the switch hitting catcher, Eliezer Alfonso. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Right back to him on the mound. And one gone as they make the play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
In the air, out towards right center, Martinez on the move to the alley. And a couple of quick outs. Bases are empty with 2 away. And now the right fielder, James Tibbs III. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one, 0-1 now. That's a line shot for a base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. Lifted in the air to left. Osuna under this one. And makes the catch. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to inning number 4. Comets out in front, 2-1. Top of the 4th inning with the Express at the dish. Prado, 27 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. This pitch misses, so a ball and a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. The tying run is aboard. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter's dream. A pitcher's nightmare. Next offering is downstairs. Good job to let the low one go there. That one down the line, but that rolls foul. And the 1-2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Digging in for the Express, Justin Foscue. Caught looking the first time up. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Down 0-2, swings through it. it on a slide. Here's one, but no throw to second. They only get the out at first. That one 95 miles an hour, but missed up top. Ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. That misses, and the count is 2-0. This is a more patient at bat than we've seen from the rest of this lineup. He's done well to get ahead 2-0. And that is out number 3. 1 runner left aboard. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. The Comets at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball, right side. And out at first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Matt.
In the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. On 0-1, the delivery. And that one hit to first. Fry takes it to the bag. 2 outs already in the home 4th. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. Base is empty with 2 out. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Alex Freeland. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires to first. And that is a nice play to end the inning. We've played 4 full. Oklahoma City out front here, 2-1. On to the next inning. Coming up to the dish for Round Rock, Cody Freeman.
Circle change.
Next pitch, in for a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2. Bounces this one to first. Freeland steps on the bag, and the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Now. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. The Express down a run. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. That's out number 2. Next up for the Express, Cameron Cawley. Right to left the first time.
No, that's high.
Four-seam fastball. High middle. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
2 outs and nobody aboard. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And he goes down on strikes. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. Last half of the 5th coming up. Oklahoma City have the edge, 2-1. Bottom of the 5th here in Oklahoma City. And here is Emil Morales. Now a flare off the bat. That one gets down for a hit. Runner on base to start the inning. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. High in the air, out to right. Wade should have this one. Gets there, got it. To the top of the order we go. Next up for the Comets, Eliezer Alfonso. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Can't be swinging at pitches that low, particularly in a double play situation like this. On the ground, could be two. Cawley to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings down, the Comets lead it 2-1. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the 6th. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, Alejandro Osuna.
Four-seam fastball.
This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. After 2 straight off-speed pitches, he needs to run a 2-strike fastball up above the zone. Try to get a chase. De Paula drifting towards this one, and there's one down.
Now back, the first baseman.
The batter now, Jonah Bryan. This outing has gone well for him so far, and part of that is because he's thrown better than 70% of his first pitches for strikes. That certainly helps. That one not close. Grounder to the left side. Slings to first. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. A frozen rope. And makes the catch. We move on to the bottom of inning number 6. Oklahoma City on top, 2-1. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Santiago Espinal. Rip, but it curls foul. That's a strike. 0-2 now. This one in the air to right. Wade in position. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, right field.
Let's take a peek at his pitch usage in this one. So far, it looks like he only trusts 2 of his offerings. He's thrown 1 of those 2 more than 80% of the time today, and he's held down the offense pretty successfully, so I wouldn't be surprised if he just stuck with it. And swing and miss. The 0-1 offering. Way inside. Impressive efficiency on the mound in this game. 1 out and the base is empty. Oh, not the best swing from the former first rounder. Just misses. And it's 2-2. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Gets a piece, stays alive. And now the full count offer. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Throws in with the heater at the knees. Tibbs disagrees with that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. They've only got one challenge remaining. That ABS review sponsored by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical, innovating vision care since 1887 in Jericho, New York. Try their new daily contact lenses that fully dissolve after 24 hours with a 99% success rate. Bash down the right side, but foul. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle. Picks it up. Fires to first on the run. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning is still alive. Nice bit of 2-out hitting there on the infield single. He gets on base, keeps the inning alive, and now his teammates have a chance to build on it. 2 outs, runner on first base. Digging in for the Comets, Keston Hero. And that's off the inside edge. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Out to short. There with plenty of time, inning over. 1 runner left on base. They lead it 2-1. We go to the top of the 7th. Orlando Martinez getting ready to hit.
That's the ball.
Four-seam fastball.
Hard hit left side. Oh, can't hang on to the throw. Not in time to get the out at first, and we'll see how they score it. In there, and it's 0-1. And the strike zone swells in size. Next pitch, in for a strike. That's a very quick 0-2 on this hitter, and now you have to shift into protect mode. A lot of ways the pitcher can beat you here. 0-2, rocks and fires. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. That one ripped for a base hit down the line. Coming around third. Scores on that one. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple. Huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Now a chance to take the lead. And that's an opportunity they can't afford to squander this late in the game. 1-0, and the pitch. Go ahead run in scoring position, nobody out.
No!
that one off the mark. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Excellent take. Called out on strikes. Huge K there. Time to have a look at his pitch breakdown for the game. Now at the plate, Cody Freeman. Definitely a strikeout situation. If the ball's put in play, the run can score in a lot of ways. Close, but ruled a ball. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. Now 2 balls and a strike. The Express with the go-ahead run at third. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Landon Knapp gives way. Great performance on the mound in this one. Pretty stingy from start. Righty reliever out the pen, Blake Trinan. Looking to keep this close. That pitch gets the inside corner. It's 0-1. Trinan, a former All-Star, 37 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. It's way outside and gets away. He's into second easily on a wild pitch, and so much for the chance at a double play. There's someone who's second-guessing their decision right now. Brings in an arm from the bullpen and almost immediately rewarded with a wild pitch. Nice location on that high fastball. 97 on the radar gun. Gauthier. 2 down. Cameron Collins digs in now. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver. Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line.
Nope, that's off the plate.
2 runs in to score in the inning. Here in the top half of the 7th. And that's off the inside edge. And there's a strike. On the ground to the left. That's 3 errors on the game now, and they're already trailing. If he's going to try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. 1-1 pitch now. This one's in the dirt. Throw comes into second. He's in there. And now a runner in scoring position. There's someone who's second-guessing their decision right now. Brings in an arm from the bullpen and almost immediately rewarded with a wild pitch. Finding his own called strike. Has some trouble with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So they score 3 runs in the inning, and jump ahead late. Time to stretch. The Express lead it 4-2. Bottom of the 7th. Matt Gorski now at the plate. Line drive. Dumps one into left. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. got out in front but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through the line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. And with good speed on first, they have some options about how to attack. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in Lopez is done. 2-run ball game as the starter heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Ryan Brazier. Not a ton of strikeouts this year, so the defense should be active. Contact. This one's soaring. It's going to carry. It's gone. And we're all tied up. And we have a tie ball game. Just what they needed. That homer revitalized them and made this a brand new ball game. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right mentally for the next hitter he'll face. All tied up thanks to the homer. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Emil Morales. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He swings and fouls one off. And here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's there in time for the first out after the dropped third strike. That slider was well out of the zone, but he got him to chase. Expanded the zone a little too much. A swing and a miss. Still just one out here in the inning. Got him swinging. 2 away. Sliders that have good movement both vertically and horizontally can give hitters a lot of trouble. Right there, the drop on that one got him to swing over the top. 2 away here, nobody on. Next up for the Comets, Eliezer Alfonso. Two and the delivery. Here's a grounder up the middle. Cawley. Now the throw to first on the run. He is safe. Couldn't get the out, but what a defensive effort. Covered a ton of ground and then made a strong throw to make the play a little closer. Away the possible go-ahead run at first. And he grounds it to the right side. Askew. That ends the inning and limits the damage. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. And we're tied at 4-4. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Jonah Bride getting ready to hit.
Sweeper.
He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. Here's the 1-0 offering. Foul ball there.
Sweeper.
All square at 4. Swing and a foul straight back.
Sweeper.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. Great location on that breaking ball, fading off the outside edge. That's right where he has to take a hack and try to fight it off, but he couldn't make contact.
Sweeper.
High fly ball down the line and left. And quickly 2 away. So 2 out, and now the center fielder, Orlando Martinez. That one misses, and it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch fouled away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Knotted up 4 apiece. So they turn things over to the righty, Declan Cronin. Some serious action on his slider. A lot of spin rate and a lot of break. You think you know where it's going to be, and then it zags on you. Now this is a laser to left. Drops for a hit, couldn't run it down. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Josue De Paulo. Gets the bunt down on the right side, and they tag the runner for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, catcher, Yola.
Pops up the bunt. And there's 2 down.
Now batting,
Here's the center fielder, Matt Gorski, 1 for 3. Bounces it to the left side. Fires over the first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. Through 8 full, and we are tied at 4. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Justin Foscue digs in now.
Ball, outside.
Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. In the dirt, but kept it close. Nice job behind the plate there. Pitch. That one misses. The go-ahead run aboard at first with nobody out. And the 3-0 finds the zone. Even though he's not the fastest runner, I think he needs to be going here to try and avoid the double play. Swings and he breaks his bat. And beats it. Safe. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. And a big-time shot now to grab the lead this late in the game. Freeman wants another look at the called strike, and here's a challenge. Sharp eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they still have both challenges. Here comes the 1-0. Got it started a little too early there. Strike one. The Express with the go-ahead run standing at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now the 1-2 pitch. Grounder left side, and it goes just foul. Swings and clears it. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Blake trying to build apart, and the line not closed yet, still responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Righty reliever out of the pen, Kyle Hurt, has given up homers at a high rate this season. Improving that number will definitely boost the chances of moving up. Rodriguez in the box now takes strike one. Great job out of the pen spotting pitches down and away like that. Even if the batter gets the head of the bat there, it's hard for him to do much damage. Now he'll challenge the called strike. And that was about as close as it gets, but it was a ball after all. They'll keep both their challenges. 4-4 here in the ninth. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. With a changeup at 88 miles an hour, if you can keep a good enough velocity dip from the fastball, you'll have hitters guessing at just about every pitch. Struck out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. He thought that was a ball, and he'll challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for him now. That's in there. That's strike one. And that one fouled off. All square at 4. That's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Alejandro Osuna. 0 for 4 so far. He's flied out twice and also grounded out and struck out. And the 0-1 now. Fastball on the corner at the knees, and that's a strike. Osuna wants to challenge here. Thought it was a ball. And that one did miss. The strike is overturned. Still one challenge left for him. And 1-2. Battling here, fouls it away. And now the 1-2. That one is absolutely pummeled. That's back. On the warning track and hauls it in. They get out of it, inning over. Very fired up after that and completely understandable. Great job to make some key pitches and get out. Bottom of the ninth, and the home team looking to walk it off in a tie game. It's a leadoff double. The winning run is at second base. Some excellent swings for him in this game as he notches extra base hit number 2. One swing, and they could end this ballgame. And the batter will be the shortstop, Emil Morales. And it's straight to the backstop. Cleveland moves up to third on the wild pitch. So difficult for runners at second to read a ball that gets away from the catcher. It can be hard to gauge how much room you have to work with there. The runner made a good decision that time and took the extra 90 feet. Swinging a rocket. High, deep. This one's gonna go. Out of here. Ball game. A massive shot. There are few things more iconic in the baseball imagination than the walk-off homer. You throw up swinging in your driveway or while dreaming of the moment you get to win the ballgame with one swing. Right there, he made those dreams a reality. What a great feeling for him and his team. This one ends with a final score of 6-4. Thanks for tuning in and joining us for Minor League Baseball on the Show. I'm Ben Gelman, and we'll see you next time.